when the whole world seemed to change. The doctor smiled and told me that my little girl had come. I stood beside her mother with tears upon my face, and thanked the Lord above me for this precious gift of grace. She was smaller than a sunrise, so delicate and sweet. I held her in my trembling arms and felt my heart complete. I had known the joy of living, I had known the warmth of love, but nothing could have prepared me for the blessing from above. Her little fingers wrapped around the biggest hand I had, and suddenly this old man knew that life would not be the same. I whispered softly to her, "Daddy's always gonna care," then lifted up a prayer to God and asked Him to be there. Lord, keep her when I'm absent, keep her when I'm near. Guard her little footsteps through every coming year. Let her know she's treasured, let her know she's loved, and remind her every morning that she is a gift from above. My daughter, you're the blessing God gave me, a little piece of heaven that He placed into my hands. When I look into your eyes, I see His mercy, and I thank Him every day that He made me your dad. You are more than I could ever have imagined, more precious than the treasures money could provide. Through every road and every season you may travel, I'll be praying that the Lord stays by your side. My daughter, you're the blessing God gave me, and I'll thank Him for you all my life. I watched you take your first steps across the living room floor, then watched you fall and get back up and try once more. You didn't know the world was waiting with its questions and its pain. You only knew to chase the sunlight dancing through the rain. I remember little dresses hanging beside your bed, the bedtime stories Mama read, and prayers before you slept. I remember little drawings taped upon the kitchen wall, simple treasures that a father wishes he could keep them all. You'd run into my arms and make the hardest day feel light, and every little daddy made everything alright. I never understood how such a tiny voice could bring so much peace into a heart that had endured so many things. I watched you learn your letters, watched you learn to sing, watched you discover wonder in every little thing. And while I thought I was teaching you about this world below, you were teaching me what unconditional love could show. My daughter, you're the blessing God gave me, a little piece of heaven that He placed into my hands. When I look into your eyes, I see His mercy, and I thank Him every day by your side. My daughter, you're the blessing God gave me, and I'll thank Him for you all my life. Then came the years when little girls begin becoming young women, when the questions get much harder and the days move much too fast. The little hand that once held mine became a hand of her own, and I realized that childhood never stays where it belongs. You started dreaming dreams that reach beyond our little town. You wanted to discover places I had never traveled down. And though a father's heart sometimes wants to hold his children near, I knew that God had given you your own road to walk from here. So I pray beside your doorway when you didn't know I prayed. I asked the Lord to guide you through every choice you made. I prayed He'd give you wisdom when the world became confusing, and courage when the road ahead became a little frightening. I prayed you know your worth could never be decided by the opinions of the people who may come and go beside you. Your value wasn't something that the world could ever measure, because you were God's creation, and His love for you is forever. I remember the morning when the whole world seemed to change. The doctor smiled and told me that my little girl had come. I stood beside her mother with tears upon my face, and thanked the Lord above me for this precious gift of grace. She was smaller than a sunrise, so delicate and sweet. I held her in my trembling arms and felt my heart complete. I had known the joy of living, I had known the warmth of love, but nothing could have prepared me for the blessing from above. Her little fingers wrapped around the biggest hand I had, and suddenly this old man knew that life would not be the same. I whispered softly to her, Daddy's always gonna care. Then lifted up a prayer to God and asked Him to be there. Lord, keep her when I'm absent, keep her when I'm near. Guard her little footsteps through every coming year. Let her know she's treasured, let her know she's loved, and remind her every morning that she is a gift from above. My daughter, you're the blessing God gave me, a little piece of heaven that He placed into my hands. When I look into your eyes, I see His mercy, and I thank Him every day that He made me your dad. You are more than I could ever have imagined, more precious than the treasures money could provide. Through every road and every season you and I'll thank Him for you all my life. I watched you take your first steps across the living room floor, then watched you fall and get back up and try once more. You didn't know the world was waiting with its questions and its pain. You only knew to chase the sunlight dancing through the rain. I remember little dresses hanging beside your bed, the bedtime stories Mama read, and prayers before you slept. I remember little drawings taped upon the kitchen wall, simple treasures that a father wishes he could keep them all. You'd run into my arms and make the hardest day feel light, and every little daddy made everything alright. I never understood how such a tiny voice could bring so much peace into a heart that had endured so many things. I watched you learn your letters, watched you learn to sing, watched you discover wonder in every little thing. And while I thought I was teaching you about this world below, you were teaching me what unconditional love could show. My daughter, you're the blessing God gave me, a little piece of heaven that He placed into my hands. When I look into your eyes, I see His mercy, and I thank Him every day that He made me your dad. You are more than I could ever have imagined, more precious than the treasures money could provide. Through every road and every season you may travel, I'll be praying that the Lord stays by your side. My daughter, you're the blessing God gave me, and I'll thank Him for you all my life. Then came the years when little girls begin becoming young women, when the questions get much harder and the days move much too fast. The little hand that once held mine became a hand of her own, and I realized that childhood never stays where it belongs. You started dreaming dreams that reached beyond our little town. You wanted to discover places I had never traveled down. And though a father's heart sometimes wants to hold his children near, I knew that God had given you your own road to walk from here. So I prayed beside your doorway when you didn't know I prayed. I'd ask the Lord to guide you through every choice you made. I prayed He'd give you wisdom when the world became confusing, and courage when the road ahead became a little frightening. I prayed you'd know your worth could never be decided by the opinions of the people who may come and go beside you. Your value wasn't something that the world could ever measure, because you were God